collegiate lettering, but the type of lettering that you stick onto varsity jacket and what you used to see on varsity cardigans and stuff. You've got a digitizing program, you've got lettering, and there's nothing in your digitizing program that looks anything like a varsity letter. So what can you do? Well, actually it's amazing what you can do. And I'm going to start off with Bauhaus, and I'm going to use two initials, G, and then I'll do a C. So G, tell that OK, and I've increased the size to 100, which is 100 millimeters or 10 centimeters. And I left click on my screen, and there's my letter. Huge, doesn't look like a varsity letter yet. Okay, I go back and I keep my lettering toolbar hidden. Takes up too much of my screen otherwise. And I'm going to scroll down on my screen and set my C in. Okay, now you could use that, but it's not a very good overlap and you lose some of your C. And the reason I'm doing this is because there is somebody who wants to know how you can hook the letters to make them look as if though they're interlocking. Now, one thing I have discovered is I can't remove overlaps in lettering Jan format, but we'll ignore that. Now I'm going to start a new screen because there are better lettering styles. Lettering. Don't automatically jump to things which have got an outline. They're not always the best. And let's up that one. G. Okay. A little bit short there. And now we'll do a C. Click off first. Lettering. C. Yeah. This particular one is a wee bit too wide. Just a shame because it would have been perfect. So I think we'll skinny him up. There's a G. We'll skinny that up and hook the C over. But then we're left with the problem that it's miles too big. I'm going to highlight both of them. Go into Object Details, Dimensions, and tell that I want that 190 tall, which is 19 centimeters. And then alter this to 88%. OK. And ask it to center it in my hoop. So back to Dimensions and enter 0 and 0. OK. Now I'm going to go into my fill stitch and tell that OK. Now you wouldn't want to stitch that. It's far too thick. I'm also going to change the color and make that black. That'll do. Set up, work environment, outside hoop, click that little radio button, click white. OK. Hide my hoop, hide my grid. Drop that down to 50. Hit my B key on my keyboard and then hit my print screen. And I did have this open earlier, but my machine crashed because it couldn't cope with all the windows I had open. Tell that pasted as a new image. Pick up my crop. Now you can do this in Windows Paint, or any graphics program or photograph handler that you've got. There's a teeny bit of room above and below. Crop that, save it as a JPEG, and I'll call that one GC4. So I've been looking at the best ways to show you how to make Letterman letters in your embroidery software. Nope. And close you. Let's bring the hoop back. Let's bring the grid back. Click on that one, tell it delete. Click on that one, tell it delete. Just use delete on your keyboard. Image, insert image, desktop. In this program, goes straight to bitmaps. I don't use bitmaps ever. There is my graphic. So let's up. There we go. Now, because this is going to be a letter that's interlinked, draw yourself a couple of guides. And that's the letter underneath. And this is a graphic now. There's no stitches in it. Now you ask yourself a question. Do you want to waste all your thread doing big letters like this in thread, or would you prefer to do them as applique? The choice is yours. But you have to set yourself up a route, and a sensible route. So I'm going to start this letter, I think, over here. And you never start on a corner, always start on a midline, and always somewhere that you can get back to later. So I'm going to start mine, I think, here. I'm going to pick up my border tool and just start clicking. Left mouse nodes, because these are all straight lines. Very accommodating. And I'm going to stop there. There's the top of my letter. Now I use a run line tool because I want to get from here around the edge of my shape up to that point there, and then come back down there with my outline tool and stop just inside that line and enter that, and then pick up the node roughly here, come as far as there, enter it, go and pick up my run line, now can you see my G now is above my C. Now I can continue on like that around here, but I think I would prefer to go back up this line do a left mouse click here, not take that into a sharp corner, just cut the corner a bit, stop it there, again just stop short of the corner. I'm going to hit my B key so as I can enlarge just this piece here. There we go. Cut that corner like so. And then just tap my B key again to half that. Click back onto my node, which gives me back my tool. Stop that there. Run a travel line down onto this curve and bring that back up. Okay, let's drop away our graphic and drop down to 75. There you've got a hooked C over a G outline. At the moment all I have is colours showing. I want to highlight that one, use Control, that one, 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 that one. Right click, Object Details. Line stitch width, here we go, 3.5. I'll put that on 100. Underlay, edge run, that's fine. That's widened up that stitch. Did I catch this one? Object Details. No, I missed it. 3.5. Didn't do a universal swap. Yeah, it's done that one. You can stitch this on felt, you can cut the felt out, and you can then just use your sewing machine to stitch that onto a jacket. If you want to stitch straight onto a jacket, you can do that as well. If you want to put a fill in here, use your fill tool. Get the edges of your fill so as to sort of midway into the satin stitching. And you'll notice I'm doing it as a big lump. Oops, I forgot to put a right mouse node in. I'm doing this a bit sloppily because I want to get everything within a certain time frame. And we'll just alter that colour and we'll make that blue. No, we won't, we'll make it bright yellow. There we go. Now here you can see I've got this. So I hit my S key and I go and pick up my scissors. There they are. And I cut that out. Okay, tap my S key again. Click on that one, shoot them to the top. Now you've got a pair of intertwined Letterman letters. You've done it by using the lettering in Digitiser Pro to create a template. This one. There's lettering in there that will lend itself beautifully to making Letterman alphabets. As I say, you make the choice if you want to use fabric or stitches inside your letters. I think 4.4, 4.5 is tight enough density. Any tighter than that and you'll find that it is a wee bit bulletproof. So there you go, Varsity letters using your embroidery software.